I don't like you. I think you spread hate. I think you spread bigotry. I think you piss a lot of people off because you're just an awful person. I don't think you really want to debate because you're just here to piss people off and energize your crowd of racists.
What have I ever said that's racist?
Oh, what?
Can you name one thing?
I'm Hispanic. Can I support Charlie?
Can you name
Does that mean anything?
Can you name a second thing I've ever said that's racist?
I think you're just trying to play a game, and I think this is obviously going to be used.
What
in
have I
your
ever
favor,
said that's
I just
hateful?
want to hate you. You're awful. Get off my campus.
When have I ever said anything that's hateful? Have a nice day.
I think usually people hate people because of their perception of them. Like maybe what people see that this person is. That's maybe they haven't. Maybe that guy doesn't know him. Maybe the guy just naturally hates him. Like I'm someone who naturally hates Barcelona, FC Barcelona fans here. Yeah, I hate you guys. I am someone who naturally hates Barcelona. So no matter what anyone says, like I hate them. I think that's the kind of hate that Charlie Kirk is receiving here, man.
You can't say anything I've ever said that's racist because I've never said anything that's racist. That is the American left in one picture, everybody.
Like people hating Trump, but they have no evidence, man. Except now he has over 100 lawsuits on him.
Lots of rage and no wisdom.
Severely mismanaging the country. I mean, really, I'm just here to kind of mock the legacy media. Your numbers are going down every day, and our numbers are going up, right? Like combined, YouTube's getting like 30 million views a month. You're dying. And it's because do you know what your rating is on Trustpilot, business review site? 84% 1 star for the BBC, 59% 1 star for ITV, and 72% 1 star for Channel 4. I don't care what you say. You are just smear merchants. Not one of you can tell me what I believe. Not one of you knows. But all of the public know because they can go to my YouTube channel, Saga McCad, and just watch for themselves. I've been doing this for 5 years. I have nearly 1 million subscribers. Just go and have a look. I'm not answering your questions. I'm not apologising for anything. You dirty, dirty smear merchants. Get back.
I don't know what is happening here, but I think this guy is telling all these leftist or rightist media houses or liberal media houses that yo, you guys are goofing up, man. People are starting to realize this and people are viewing you less, man. I think that's what is put into their face. I think so.
What is wrong with black people that they're not smart?
So Jesse Lee Peterson. Hey, yeah, Peterson destroys woke black supremacy feminists. Whoa, we have such people. Black supremacy, and you are also a feminist like that. So it's a very dope combination, man. Like, I think these people relate to the earlier video that we did, whereby, like, the administrator doesn't admit whites because he feels like they are more privileged than blacks. And this lady is also a feminist. I don't think there's anything wrong with being a feminist though, but I think there are some people who are very extreme in their feminism, sorry, in their feminism, which is a cancerous thing to be doing, man.
Smart enough to earn their own way without complaining. People.
Dirty smear merchants. Get back.
What is wrong with black people that they're not smart enough to earn their own way without complaining?
Black people are so smart that we are the ones that white people, ignorant white people, came over to the motherland to build this nation.
That's not true.
Black people are so.
That's not true.
As a black man, as a Ghanaian who is still in Ghana, whose grandparents were in slaves, that's not true, man. These people don't look like they were dumb. Like they look like they knew what they were doing. And there's no Americans that took slaves, it's the Europeans, man. But like these people actually knew what they were doing, man. They definitely did know what they were doing. Bro, they rode the whole boat or ship to this continent, man. Like, do you know how difficult that is? And they did it just so, yo.
You're not an honest person. That's not true. Black.
And like everyone, like I know the slaves had it hard or like they really suffered, but like, yo, compared to being in Africa right now, like most of us see Black Americans or African Americans as being privileged because like we see them as like those, I don't know, maybe this is my perception. Yeah. I see them as like those whose parents or forefathers were privileged enough to be to be slaves because now they have a better life. But like we have this Kevin Hart, we have all these black people who are making it there. But like those people wouldn't have made it if they were in Ghana here. Like they'll definitely be eating some jollof and think jollof is the best food in the world and that kind of thing. Like jollof is really good though. But I'm saying like this, we think like Black Americans are really privileged people and they are forefathers. Like right now, if the white people come back here and say they're taking slaves, like I'm definitely jumping on the ship, man. Like I know now it's modern, so there won't be any whipping or farming or getting cotton. But like, yo, I'm definitely hopping on that ship. I'm passing through the gate of no return and not even thinking of returning.
People were
we
sold.
built,
That's not
excuse
true.
me,
Hey, black people were sold by other blacks to the Arabs. And
Yeah, that's one thing most black people don't know. Like these white people didn't come and take us. Like we were sold by our own chiefs, our own people to the foreigners. So it's like people blacks that are not useful to society are just given to the whites. You take these people, take this because blacks had slaves, like the Dahomey tribe that was used in woman. Forgotten the movie that they did, like the Dahomey community in Togo, like the modern day Togo, like they had slaves, man. They were black people slaving other black people. Like in Ghana, they were in Gold Coast, then they were slaves, man. Enslaved ourselves, man. And up to date in Ghana, yeah, there are still people who call their fellow people slaves. Because their grandparents used to be slaves, used to enslave the other tribe. And now, like modern, war,
the Arabs sold the blacks around the world. It wasn't white people.
Reverend.
because before the Europeans came, the Arabs were already in Africa, and yeah, they were selling slaves. Like Persia, if you read history or you watch a lot of historic movies, you realize that like a lot of slaves were black. And like in Egypt, in ancient Egypt, most of the slaves were black. Like those who built the pyramid were all blacks. And this was before, way before slavery was even a thing, one. Like colonization was even a thing.
Reverend Jesse, Reverend Jesse. White people stole us.
That's not true. That's not
We built
true.
the Capitol. We built the White House.
Y'all
We built
didn't.
Yeah, it's true. Like black people were used as labor to build all these things, but like it wasn't like, yeah, man. I'm not trying to justify slavery or anything like that, but it's like that was the norm. Like slavery was the ish back then, man. I don't endorse it or condone that, like, but that was the ish back then. I'm sure blacks would have done the same to whites if the tables were turned or something like that, man.
Do
many of the
nothing.
edifices. We built many of the edifices that are in Washington D.C. We did the layouts for the government.
Why? So if you people are so smart, why are you still begging? Why are you destructive? Why are you begging and whining? If you're so smart, why isn't that happening now?
Begging who? I don't believe in begging
You're,
white people for
you're
anything.
begging for reparation for whites. You're begging from affirmative action. You're begging to get into their schools without earning the way. You're begging to be air traffic controllers without having to pass the test. You're begging for everything, for food stamp, for free health care, free government cheese, and all kind of stuff. You're just begging. If you're so smart, act like it and stop begging. Why are you begging?
Like guys, yeah, I'm ending this video, but just a quick one. Yeah, we in Africa, like, okay, me in particular, I feel like if you are broke in America or you are poor in America, you definitely poor, man. But just that you have an opportunity to get back on your feet, like, cause they have these government ways of giving you food and stuff like that. Like, if some people in Ghana or in Africa get someone to even feed them, like, just give me food, I'll work. Like, most people, like, you won't have any, like, Africa is a worldly country. Like Africa is a worldly continent. Like Ghana is a worldly country, but we are not rich. Like we have the resources, we have the lands, we have the manpower, but we are not rich because of bad management, because of bad thing. And like, yeah, man, I'm ending this video here, but some of you need to know, like, for as a Ghanaian, you Americans need counseling, man. You Americans need counseling. So catch you in the next one.